Hello from wherever you're watching, and welcome to Bima 101. Today, we'll be looking at the different levels of cover for motor insurance policies. And we'll begin with the lowest one, all the way up to the highest level of cover possible for you. So, the many things that determine the level of cover that you take up for yourself and maybe for your motor. This will be dependent on maybe the purpose of the vehicle, also your budget, and also how long you intend to maybe keep the vehicle too. So there are different levels of cover, like I said, and we'll be taking a look at all of them so that you can maybe get a feel of how motor insurance works and what even um, the sticker on your vehicle means for you. So we'll begin with the lowest level, which is what we call the act-only cover. So with an act-only cover, this is the cover that is compulsory for everyone who is driving on Kenyan public roads. It insures against injury and also death for third parties. So this was a law passed in 1989. So in other words, it's called the Act of 1989. So this is the, like I said, the bare minimum. This is what you're usually arrested for not having. Yeah. The act-only policy. It's not usually easy to find companies who are offering the act-only cover, but it's available. It is, however, risky since there are some things that it does not cover, but it's what you should really have because it covers for injuries and also death. Something that can turn out to be very expensive for you if left unattended, right? So that's the act-only cover. After the act-only cover, there is what you call a TPO policy. TPO meaning third-party only policy. So the main difference between a third-party only and an act-only cover is that with a TPO policy, it will cover property. So a TPO policy will take care of injuries, death, and also properties belonging to third parties. So this is an improvement from the act-only cover. The main idea behind this is you don't. It's not only a pedestrian that you can hit. You can also hit another person's vehicle. So with a TPO policy, once you hit another person's vehicle, a TPO policy will help you repair that person's vehicle, although up to a certain limit. So it covers property, right? So that's the main difference between the act only and the TPO policy. After the TPO policy, there is what we call third party fire and theft cover. So you might have realized from the name that it's just a TPO policy, but with fire and also theft cover. So in case you lost your vehicle due to theft, the TPO fire and theft cover will help you recover your vehicle, as in they will compensate you for the same. If it was also a fire, like your vehicle got burnt, it will also pay for the same. So this is an improvement from the TPO policy in that now it covers for fire and also for theft. After this policy, we now go to what we call a comprehensive policy. And before we do, there's actually the TPO fire and theft cover operates the same way when you're taking it up. They will charge you in rates the same way as a comprehensive. You see, with a pure TPO policy, you're most likely to find it for let's say 7,800, 7,500, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. They have like a standard price for the same. It does not matter what your vehicle is. It could be maybe commercial or private. If it's private, all privates will be at the same rates, especially if they are of the same weight. Yeah. But with a TPO fire and theft cover, they're mainly charged as a percentage of the value of the vehicle. So you could get a policy for, let's say, 3% of the value of the vehicle for a TPO fire and theft cover. Yeah. Whereas for a TPO, just a TPO, you can get it at a flat rate of maybe, let's say, 10,000 for private vehicles below 3 tons. So as long as your vehicle is below 3 tons, you can pay 10,000. But when it comes to TPO fire and theft cover, you will use most companies use a rate, mostly 3, 2.5. It will depend. So the last one, the fifth one, is the highest one, the highest level of cover. We call this a comprehensive cover. With a comprehensive cover, it's also an improvement from a TPO fire and theft cover. I think you noticed the trend. They're all improvements from the previous level that we were. So the previous level that we were was TPO fire and theft cover. Now the comprehensive, it will offer the same things that a TPO fire and theft cover will offer, but it will make there will be some improvements. For example, accidental damage. Like if you were driving your vehicle and then you accidentally manage to do some damage on your vehicle, a comprehensive policy will cover for that. There's also accidental loss, and it can also come with some extensions. For example, covering your radio. You can come with your medical, personal accident. Like I said, covering your entertainment system, and many other benefits. So a comprehensive policy is really the best type of policy that you can get, since your vehicle is comprehensively covered. It will also cover for injuries and also death that you might be caused by a vehicle. It will also cover for property damage to other individuals, and like we're saying, it can also have some added benefits like medical and also personal accidents for you and also your spouse. Yeah. So those are the levels that you will find in motor insurance policies. Like I said, there's what you call an act only cover. That is the act that was passed by Parliament in 1989, making it compulsory for any vehicle driving on public roads, Kenyan public roads, to have in place a policy that covers third parties against injuries and also death. So that's the act only cover. And then we came to the TPO policy, which is an improvement of the act only cover, only that now covers property damage. Then we came to the third party fire and theft cover. This is works the same way, in the same lines as the TPO policy, but it has an improvement in that it covers for fire and also theft. And lastly, we have what we call a comprehensive cover, which is, like I said, the best cover like you can take up for your motor insurance policy. You might have some questions on the same, so, and I would really appreciate if you left them on the comment section. If you would also want to contact me, please do so on Facebook, Mongo Insurance or Bima 101. We would like to also request that you also like and subscribe to our channel. This will really help us grow. So until next time, have a good one.